I got a package. Hi, for anybody new here, I'm Brian at Bhaaloo Wildscapes. I'm rehabbing my New Jersey yard using native garden design and permaculture principles to create a functional, biodiverse little space. And I'm putting it up on the internet not just to show the successes, but also the embarrassing, expensive failures. Anyway, the gold standard of this approach would be to have a fully thought out design for the entire space and then attack it project by project. I'm not there yet. I do not have a fully thought out design that I'm committed to. However, it is May 2024, it's planting season, and I wanted to get my hands dirty. So I placed an order with Garden for Wildlife. I bought a small selection of high impact species from their website, and they just came. So let's talk about it. So Garden for Wildlife, why am I such a big fan? What's the deal? Well, let's take a look at their website, gardenforwildlife.com. So first thing, Garden for Wildlife is an extension of the National Wildlife Federation. And since 1973, they've been offering a certification program, which is essentially a checklist of critically beneficial elements that most people can install and maintain in their yards, even with limited space. Adding to that, they have a product selection of high-impact species, and this product mix is the result of a collaborative effort from industry experts like Doug Tallamy and Jared Fowler, along with National Wildlife Federation's own research team. The next, I think, is the most impressive. They have ghost nurseries, basically. And by that, I mean they have a network of growers that follow a list of quality standards to encourage production of these curated plant collections on the local level. And the reason I think this network is the most impressive of all the things that Garden for Wildlife is doing is because I believe when you are trying to carry out a project, when you're trying to push a movement, working with people is the most difficult part. So not only have they been able to garner support from what some people might consider the opposite side of the industry, but Garden for Wildlife has been able to give back to those local nurseries, to those small businesses in the form of a new revenue stream. In this case, e-commerce. And speaking of e-commerce, we'd like to thank the sponsor of this video, Bhaaloo Candle Co. So if you're watching this video, you're probably a person that frequents plant stores and you know exactly how expensive that stuff can be. And I don't have access to any wholesale pricing at this time. So I'm funding this whole project through the sale of these candles, and they're made by me. They're made of the highest quality ingredients I could source. I get all of the materials from a vetted supplier that I trust, and they are double wicked for maximum burn time. I think one of these candles is like 50 plus hours. You can get them at bhaaloo.com. I'll put the link to the website in the description. I'll also put a link for Garden for Wildlife's website in the description, so you can check out their website. There's definitely a bunch of wonderful stuff about them that I'm not mentioning, but I definitely advise you to sign up for their newsletter. Even if you're not buying any plants today or tomorrow, sign up for their newsletter. There's some good stuff in there. They also regularly have sales or promos, maybe when they're just trying to move inventory, maybe when it's a certain planting season for something, whatever. And this video was not sponsored by Garden for Wildlife or affiliated in any way. I'm just a fan, and I wanted to share my experience. All right, let's see what's in this Garden for Wildlife box here. So open it up, I got 12 plants, so I got these 4 little cells, and let's see if I can take them out. And what the heck? They're all empty. Just kidding. So these came yesterday, and you're not supposed to leave them in the box. So I took them out of these cells and I just gave them a little water, and I put them in these leftover, what are these, 2-gallon buckets? I don't really know. But these leftover buckets, I got some milkweed, some smooth blue aster, or actually let's do this. Got some butterfly milkweed here. Is that in focus? I can't really tell. Some butterfly milkweed, some smooth blue aster, some gray leaf goldenrod, and some little blue stem here. So I think I ordered a 3-pack of the little blue stem and then the Monarch Munchables 1 collection for the other one, just to bring the price down a little bit. But these were all plants that I was interested in planting anyway. And they came in these little cells that kind of snap shut here. 3 plants to one of these little trays. They come upright, shipped like this. And, you know, they were snug as a bug in here. So definitely impressed with how they came, but you have to take them out of the package pretty much immediately. So I'm going to plant these over here. This is the north side of my property, but it gets really good full sun in the summer. In the winter, it's more of a part sun environment, but that's okay. So I have to prep the space, and hopefully future Brian will provide a picture or a video or something of what the post installation looks like. All right, so stuff is planted. Here we go. We have the Solidago sempervirens over there. The gray goldenrod next to it, drifted in with the milkweed. I don't really know if I can even call this drifts because it's only 3 of each, and this isn't really like a large scale thing. But anyway, so transitions into goldenrod, milkweed, then little blue stem, and New England aster. Got the arborvitae here. That'll grow into a little bit of privacy, and some more little blue stem and New England aster over there. I'm gonna have to move this around at some point as this arborvitae gets bigger, but that's whatever. I also got this monarda over here. This stuff apparently grows really aggressively, and we'll see what happens with that. I mean, if I have to divide it or move it, which I probably will, again, because this peach tree is gonna grow up, that's fine. I forgot about this guy. I also have this spice bush, which I'm super stoked about. Kind of just got it on a whim. Shout out Colonial Nursery in Lincroft, New Jersey for this guy and the monarda and the seaside goldenrod. Some of you might be wondering what's up with this weird janky ass fence that I put up. Well, I have this old dog here, and he's 15 years old. He just turned 15. Happy birthday, bear. And he's just loving to get into whatever, and he's not doing a whole lot of listening, especially at nighttime now. So he's already gotten in here and kind of messed up those blueberries. So a little bit of protection. And that's it. All right, all in a day's work here at Bhaaloo Wildscapes. Hope you guys get outside, get some gardening done. If you're working on a project at home, put it in the comments. We can talk about it. If not, get off YouTube and go outside. Have a good day. Bye.